Well, it appears that Congressman Jim Jordan, as well as Barry Loudermilk, are on the warpath against Fani Willis, the despicable, corrupt district attorney out of Georgia, who just recently released a couple of domestic terrorists who burned down a Wendy's. Of course, they only got like $500 fines and 6 months probation. Meanwhile, you have political prisoners that are going to rot in jail for years or even decades for essentially doing nothing. But I digress. That's a discussion for another day. This article comes via the Daily Caller. You can find it over at discernreport.com or Discern TV, or Discern.tv, I should say. Of course, cross-posted with permission. And this is by Mary Lou Masters over there at DCNF. Jim Jordan launches investigation into Georgia DA prosecuting Trump for colluding with January 6th committee. According to the article, House Judiciary Chairman Jim Jordan and Representative Barry Loudermilk of Georgia launched an investigation Tuesday into Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis, who indicted former President Donald Trump in August for colluding with the January 6th committee. The House Judiciary Committee previously launched a probe into the district attorney over her conduct in the 2020 Georgia election interference case after Willis indicted the former president in mid-August. Jordan and Loudermilk's inquiry cites a December 17, 2021 letter they uncovered that has led them to believe, quote, Willis's office coordinated its investigative actions with the partisan select committee, the Judiciary Committee announced on Twitter. Now, it's obviously the intention here is to try to stop her, right? To try to bust a corrupt Soros-backed DA. Well, no, that's not really the intention. You might think, oh, okay, well, then in that case, the intention is to protect Donald Trump and to try to pressure her, bully her, to get the case thrown out. And that's not the case either. This is unfortunately, and I hate to say it because I like both Loudermilk and Jordan, but this is another example of nothing's going to come from it. And I don't want to be Debbie Downer today, folks. I really don't. But I'm telling you, there's at least 2 or 3 stories that I will be covering today that lend to the notion that it's all kabuki theater. There's nothing that's going to possibly come from this other than that they'll say, hey, look, we're doing something. We're trying to stop this corrupt district attorney. We'll see. I'll believe it when I see it. I've heard too many times over the last, forever. Last long period of time, too many times we've heard feckless Republicans saying that they're going to do this, do that, hold hearings, hold investigations, hold people accountable, and yet, literally, they never do. Like never. And it bugs me. It bugs me a lot. Be sure to catch me on all of my various channels. You can catch the live shows, see these clips like the one you just saw over at jdrucker.com/shows. That's jdrucker.com/shows.